Welcome back. Let's welcome Ivey Ranch Park. We have Tanya Danley, Executive Director, here to tell us all about the fantastic programs and how to get involved at the ranch. Hi, and welcome, Tanya.
Thank you, Portia.
You guys have a beautiful motto, and it says, "Let's be unique together. Inclusion is our culture." What a beautiful organization. Tanya, can you tell us more about Ivey Ranch and how you guys got started?
Of course. So back in 1981, a group of parents who had children with special needs got together and actually appealed to the City of Oceanside for property so they could start a program that included both children with disabilities and able-bodied children together. And so that was our founding in 81, and now fast forward 44 years later, and we still have our on-site care programs. We care for children and adults in home. And then probably the most out-facing program that people know us for is our equine assisted services and our horses.
Yes.
Yeah.
And can you share a little bit more about your programs?
Yeah. For all of these years, starting with the care programs, it was a matter of the little kids and then going into school age, and then our kids got older, so we started an adult day program. That has expanded into now vocational training for our adults with special needs. And the really great thing is we have a 12-acre ranch facility. So not only are our participants inside, outside with our animals, they are learning vocational trade that is inside, outside with the animals, outward facing to the public, recreation, interaction, gardening, beautification. And it's really a little cosmos of its own, but the whole premise is always including community and everybody being their unique self, but being different together.
Incredible, incredible. So what are ways that people can get involved?
So we have over 1,000 volunteers a year that participate in programs, and they volunteer over 20,000 hours. And that is basically what people want to do. Are you interested in working with the animals? Are you interested in working with veterans? Are you interested in working with the children or adults? Outside, inside, planting trees, weeding, painting. 12 acres is a lot to keep up. So there's always our one-a-month community service projects. And then we have ongoing needs with our volunteers that literally train people from the ground up, whether it's working with our populations or working with the horses. And the great thing about our program is that children as young as 9 can volunteer with our horses.
Very nice.
So being the founder of the program, I started with horses when I was really young, and I know how motivated I was to be with the animals and that I would be safe and follow directions, and that's what we now impart to all the kids that come through our program.
Yeah. I love how you bring together equestrian and kids. Can you share a little bit more about your equestrian program?
Yeah, we have 28 horses on site, and those horses range from miniature horses all the way through draft horses. And that's because the populations we serve are both children and adults, little people and big people. We also do equine assisted counseling, equine assisted learning, vaulting, which is gymnastics on horseback, so trick riding. Yeah. And your typical community learning to ride. So for individuals, children and adults who would like to try horseback riding, we facilitate that as well. And then the opportunity is, if you come out and volunteer with us, you can earn scholarship dollars towards your own riding or towards a family member's riding. So we have a lot of people do that for the benefit of their family members.
Yeah. And so being in Oceanside for 44 years is incredible. Do you guys have any future plans on expanding or making improvements? Could you share a little more about that?
You would think that with 12 acres that's enough. You know, amazing the building we see around us, everything goes straight up. However, we are restricted, being an open space historical, that the existing historical buildings cannot be modified. So yes, we always have plans to expand. Our in-home programming has expanded. Our on-site has as well. And our horses, we can facilitate probably another 4 horses, which would accommodate about another 30 to 40 people a year. But otherwise, because we share our property with both Casa de Amparo and Canine Companions, it's limited, and it's also being mindful of what the city's use is for the property.
Wow, incredible. Well, thank you so much for joining us here. And again, how can people get involved, and what's your website?
Our website is iveyranch.com, so very easy. And once they go to that website, there's different delineations of how to get involved, what people want to get involved with, the opportunities coming up and the times, as well as the enrollment forms to do it directly there on the website.